Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lesson 14 Kanji live stream. How is everyone doing today?
こんにちは。みんなお疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。
Belated Merry Christmas.
Belated Merry Christmas, yes.
Belated です。
Let's see what's going on today on Yuki's picture.
はい。
What do we have here?
これはもう見てわかる通りプレゼントアンラッピングです。
Present unwrapping. And who is this?
アンラッピングこれ。
Unwrapping ね。はい。
アンボクシングじゃなくて。
Unboxing, no. Unboxing is a little different than unwrapping.
あ、そうですか。
Well, I mean, it's basically the same, but it's not quite.
だってボックスもらった人はさ、アンボクシングじゃないの？
So, like, you first unwrap it, and then you unbox it.
Oh.
Like an unboxing video, the present isn't wrapped. It's just in a box.
あ、そういうことか。
And then you open the box and take it out.
じゃあラッピングしてあったらアンラッピング。
So, if it's wrapped, then it's unwrapping. If it's in a box, it's unboxing.
なるほどね。
We also teach English here, guys, in case you were wondering. All right, how's everyone doing? Five Toed Sloth Bear said, had an online party with my kid yesterday. Watched Doctor Who, and I watched the Star Beast episode in Japanese, and it works.
Oh.
David Tennant with that hair-peaking Japanese could be anime. Nice.
クリスマスからね、みんな頑張ってるんだ。
Tofatkid, my brother bought me a VR game for Christmas. Nice. Okay. Everyone saying, Ohayo gozaimasu, Merry Christmas.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Mystery unboxing from 72 Alsabi. Yeah, our Christmas was good. It was quite good. Merikuri, I hope you all had a nice holiday if you celebrate Christmas, that is. Yes, indeed.
で、みんな何もらったのかな？アンディは今年一番もらって嬉しかったプレゼントは何ですか？
Yuki asked, what is the thing I was happiest about present-wise? I'll show you. So, I was pretty happy about my Star Wars C-3PO socks. Those are pretty cool.
あ、もう洗濯機の中にいます。
But this is my happy place. Look at Yuki's face there.
クリぼっち？クリぼっ
Yeah.
ちの人がいる？
Nice Nintendo 3DS.
ねえ。
I like this one because it's the only new Nintendo 3DS that has matte finish, so it's nice to hold. And I immediately hacked it and moved my 2DS over to this.
その言葉が怪しいんですよね。Immediately
hacked it, or homebrewed it, and then I carried on to homebrew Yuki's, the Pikachu one that is on my DS video. I went and homebrewed that.
はい。ありがとうございます。
So I was pretty happy about that.
イェーイ、おフルをゲットしたよ。まあ、ユーストのユーストをゲットしたよ。
What?
だってさ、まず、You got that one used でしょ。
I've got all of my DSs are used. Yes, this one
でも、
included.
You gave it to me.
Yes,
yes,
I gave her
だから、
the Pikachu
ユ
one.
ーストの
She got a used one because I bought the Pikachu one used, then I used it for a little while, then I gave it to her. So now she got a double used Pikachu. Although I think that one's in the best condition of any of the ones I have. I haven't used a DS in so long. My last was the DSi XL, which was actually released on my birthday back in the day. Oh, speaking of the DSi XL.
やばい、もうこれみんなにね見せたくてしょうがないんですよ、これ。アンディちゃんは。
Andy and Yuki.
あ、これユキのなの？
そうだよ。
あ、そうだったの？
I don't think she realized. She's the one that picked it.
そう、ただカラーが可愛いと思ったのはこれだったけど。
This is yours.
え、これ私の？
Yeah, it just came, so she didn't know that it was hers. But yes, that's hers.
あ、そうだったの？
I like the wine red one. Those are also homebrewed. Well, mine is. But anyway. Yeah. They're quite cheap over here compared to the United States. They're very expensive to get in the States, but not so much here. Super NDS. Yes. Just need a magnet or used too. Magnet 4? I've never had a DS. I'm jelly. Jelly.
ジェリー。
動物の森。いいよね. I have 動物の森 on there. I have a lot of games on there. I figured out that if I wanted to play all of the DS games that I have, I would need to do the DS project I did on this channel for 1 year. I don't even think I could finish all the games. If I did 6 to 8 hours a day, every day, 5 days a week, for 1 year, I might be able to finish all the games on my DS and 3DS. Maybe.
誰が仕事
Who will work? You'll have to do all the work. I'll just
やばい
I'll just be sitting here playing games. I'll be really good at Japanese, like really good at reading by the end of it.
まあいいしょうがないね。じゃあ私が漢字を教えてこの隣でこうやってゲームやってる人に
She said,
これ
nothing we can do about it. I'm going to be on the live streams just sitting here. I've got to do my 6 hours, guys. Yuki
で
will be
私
teaching
たち
kanji.
が一生懸命漢字やってね
You guys can do that, yeah. Amy Sharp says, this is my first time ever watching a live YouTube stream.
おーようこそ
Welcome. I hope that you enjoy your time here. Thank you for hanging out. Do you have a Switch?
あースイッチがあります
I do have a Switch, yes. Right here. But I don't use it that much. I use the 3DS more and the regular DS. Magnet was used in an early 3DS homebrewing method. I see. Become a game streamer. I'm really bad at game streaming. I get too focused on the games, so I have a hard time talking to everyone. My folks are the best. I was expecting presents just for the kids this year, but she got me one too. She got me a year subscription to ToKini Andy. Oh!
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます. That's awesome. Thank you.
ありがとうございます
ありがとうございます。
ね
GP
嬉しいね
Metal Products. This is my first time catching you live. It's almost 2 a.m., so it's not too surprising. Though. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm sorry that the time... I'd love to make a time that works for everyone or do multiple streams so that people all over the world would not have to stay up super late for the streams, but it is what it is. Oh, that nice. How good is Animal Crossing New Horizons for learning Japanese? I may need to swap it over soon.
あ、ニューホライズンあれだよね私たちやったやつだよね
Yes.
いいと
It's
思い
pretty
ます
good. I think it's pretty good. Lots of daily language.
うん
You can learn a lot of vocabulary because all the nouns for every piece of furniture and fruit and all that kind of stuff. You can learn a lot from that, I think.
まだねアニマルクロッシングさんたちって結構オールドファッションじゃないですかビレジャーたちが、でなんかみんなさスマホ持ってないからさ手紙くれるじゃないですか
Yeah, she said everyone in the Animal Crossing world is old-fashioned, so they don't have smartphones or anything. They just send you letters.
ねだからねこの読む練習にね
So it's good practice
読
for
む
reading.
練
Yeah.
習もできるし
And like, to get like, for example, in the morning and the afternoon, at least one character will always be crafting something, and then they'll give you the recipe for what they're crafting. So it's very common for people to make sure every morning and afternoon that they, in real time, go to each villager to see which one is crafting. So they talk to every villager every day, and every day they say something different. So it's a little reading practice. So it's not just cutting down trees. So it's quite good, actually.
まあね日本語で喋ってくれないんだよねアニマル語で喋ってく
Well,
れ
yeah.
るんだよね
That the only thing is that they do. Some of them will have like little strange ways that they talk. They'll have little weird phrases and stuff like that aren't like standard Japanese. So that can be a little hard to get used to. But the general language is very simple. The real difficult question: do you have a Steam Deck? I do not have a Steam Deck. I've got my big old it's titled the Silent Beast, my giant PC over here. So I can't really justify a Steam Deck. I got Pokemon Arceus for Xmas to help me practice reading. Pokemon Arceus is very good.
で
I
私
enjoy
の
that
友
game.
達は二徹してますからねその
Her friend stayed up for 2 days, didn't sleep for 2 nights, and finished the game in 2 days. But yeah, I didn't find the Japanese in Arceus too archaic. Some people would suggest that it's sort of old, very, very old Japanese. I don't think it's that difficult to read. Although there is no furigana, so that's one thing to keep in mind.
そっ
But
か
I still think it's pretty good, and it's fun. Making time that would work for everyone would mean a 24-hour live stream, wouldn't it? Yeah. Just do that. Once a week, we do 24-hour live streams teaching kanji. Oh my goodness, we could cover so much.
ねこれ終わっちゃうんじゃない
We'd
N5
finish N5 in like a day.
N5 シリーズ終わっちゃうよこのままじゃ
Is there a way to change the English copy to Japanese text? Yeah, unfortunately, it's not super easy, but or it's not super convenient. Most games, there's like a setting in the menus, but for Animal Crossing and a lot of Switch games, you change the system language to Japanese. So you just go to settings, change the system language to Japanese, and when you go into the game, it'll all be in Japanese. No, Animal Crossing's Japanese title is Doubutsu no Mori. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is that. It's that. I thought you were asking if it's still Animal Crossing. No, it is still Animal Forest. Yeah. Many Switch games have language settings. Some you select when you start the game, some depend on your system language. Doubutsu no Mori is one that depends on the system language, I believe. We did stream Animal Crossing once. We did do it once.
ね、草むしり会ね。
Yeah, or just picking grass on our gaming channel.
むしってきれいにするだけの地域活動会。
So it was fun. I got my boyfriend some Japanese kanji dice and a kanji dictionary, and he got me the Genki 3rd edition book set. Nice. That sounds fun. Grabbing my Switch Lite, which I guess I haven't touched for years because I bought it for Animal Crossing. Animal crowing. Yeah, it's a great tool for practicing Japanese. I legally obtained Animal Crossing New Leaf for an emulator on my phone, and I attempted to play in Japanese, and it took me like an hour and a half to get to the actual game because I had to look up like every other word. Yeah. It's not easy in the beginning. There's a lot, but it does get easier. The more you do that, the faster you'll get. I heard it might be something like Xenosaga, where there is no Japanese text option for the English release. No, there definitely is. Not getting good strokes on the iPad's key. I bought a specific book to help me get through Undertale's Japanese translation. I had a really hard time. I streamed Undertale for a little while, and I had a really hard time because of the font. It's all hiragana, and I could not read the font for my life. But when I got used to it, it's not so bad. All right. So why don't we go ahead and jump into today's lesson? If I can find my mouse. Where is the mouse? Last time I played Animal Crossing was 2 years ago. Yeah, we have not played Animal Crossing in a long time. Probably, yeah, since we streamed it a couple years ago. We might have gone in like once since then. I played it last year on DS, 3DS. I played that quite a bit. Probably like 15, 20 hours of that.
ねえ、私一生懸命やってたのにね。
You did like 300 hours in Animal Crossing.
毎日ね、リンゴと梨を出荷してね、株を買ってね。
Michael Perigo
釣りまくってた。
I am not sure how that would make it work. We could make that work, Michael, because it doesn't even show up as being blocked. Oh, well, there you can see my chat right there. It doesn't even show up as being blocked there. So I can't really... I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Usually, YouTube automatically blocks links. So you could share it in the Discord. That would be the best idea for that. I've learned hiragana and katakana, and I feel pretty confident on reading them. I guess it's recommended to learn kanji before starting grammar, right? I feel overwhelmed. No, you don't have to learn kanji before you start grammar. That's not necessary. I would do it along with it, like while you go... while you're learning grammar, also spend some time on kanji as well. And you'll be fine. I also got the ebook of Majo no Takkyubin for reading practice. Do you think that's a decent starting novel? I used to recommend that as a starting novel, and I still think it's good. Like, you'll enjoy it. And it's one of the first novels that I read. But it is difficult. It's going to take a while. But it's not bad. You'll probably enjoy it.
映画見たことある？
I've never seen the movie, no.
ああ。ちょっとフォロー、なんか途中で違う
Yeah, the movie changes.
一応フォローしてるよね。
The movie changes a bit from the book, I've heard. Type that in and check out for what? Someone just type this in at checkout. You have to let us know what checkout that's for. All right. So I boot up AC every few New Year's Eve because I don't get to go out with real friends, so I party the New Year away with my fake animal friends. Nice. I think we did that. We did that the first year too. We did a lot of holidays on Animal Crossing. They're quite fun. They make them fun. All right, guys. We ready to get into it? A free ToKini Andy month. Oh, I see. You got a gift code for ToKini Andy. Okay. Someone gets a free month of ToKini Andy. Thank you so much, Michael. Use that code, whoever's first. they get a free month on ToKiniAndy.com. I never even thought of doing that. That's a great idea, Michael Perigo. I should do that. I could totally do giveaways for the website with the new gift member. I forgot, like, it's hard to. I never used to do it because it's automatically renewing for the monthly, but for the gift ones, they're not automatically renewing. So we could totally just give those away. Maybe in the new year, we'll do some giveaways.
Yay!
That's a great idea. Thank you so much, Michael. Everyone say thanks to Michael in the chat for giving away a free month. Whoever gets that
そして
gets
私はそれをでお名前お待ちしております。もう募集中。
はい。
マイコから書いた方がいいかな。
あ、そうだね。We could do Michael's name in kanji for that present for everyone. Thank you very much.
ね。
I learned a bit of Japanese in elementary school and took a semester of accelerated introduction in uni. It's been years now, but I'd like to pass N5 this year. Totally possible. Totally possible. You've got like 6 months until N5. The N5, 6 months or so, 6 or 7 months until the first N5 and 12 months until the second. Totally possible. And we'll be done with the N5 kanji series by then too as well. So you'll be good on the kanji if you follow this series. All right, let's jump into it. Welcome to the 14th ToKini Andy Kanji lesson. Today we're going to cover the meaning, building blocks, writing, historical evolution where applicable, and a story to memorize each of the following kanji. We'll also learn the parts and radicals needed for those kanji. Today, there are 2 new parts. And stick around to the end of the lesson where we'll be doing a quick quiz to help everything stick. By the way, check the pinned comment. That is one of the hardest phrases to record every week. Quick quiz. I really should re-script that part, but quick quiz to help everything stick is hard to say. Comment below this video to see why we are not learning readings for each kanji just yet. Let's get into it. By the way, if I or we sound at all low energy today, blame it on the fact that we had like a little get together for Christmas with some of our friends here yesterday, and there was so much dessert. Oh my God, I haven't had so much sugar in my entire life. Super thankful, but oh my goodness.
久しぶりだよね。あん
I
な
haven't
に
had
さ
that.
甘いもの食べれたのね。
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack last night because I had so much sugar just from the sugar rush. Oh my goodness. I did not feel good. Yuki thought her brain, she was going to have a, I was like, wait, I feel like I don't know. It was rough. It was a lot of dessert. It was delicious.
そう、アメリカのケーキって感じだったね。
It was American cake, pumpkin pie,
ね。
American style, like heavy, thick brownies. I made banana bread. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this kanji looks like an axe or blade of some sort to me. Or maybe a dragon? A dragon's eye? Yeah. I feel like I've seen this as a dragon's eye in like animes before, right? This is the head is over here. It's got the ears up here. But yeah, I could totally see a blade as well. Where this is like the blade of the axe. Anyway. But it means evening. The official radical of evening is evening, which you were probably able to guess at this point. We can sort of break it down into a no part, a fu part, and a dot. We write it in exactly that order. We start with the no part and attach the top of the single stroke in fu to that. The dot is drawn enclosed within those. Interestingly, if we go back to the picture, or maybe not the picture, I guess you can kind of tell here. Like, I always used to think that you started the fu from the middle of this part, but you can clearly see it's more towards the top of the no stroke. Break it down into a no part, a fu part, and a dot. The official radical write it in exactly that order. We start with in the calligraphy here, Yuki's starting way at the top of the no particle. Or the no part. No part, and attach the top of the single stroke in fu to that. The dot is drawn enclosed within those. Historically, this was exactly the same as the kanji for moon. Like, someone was mentioning exactly the same. Yeah, so here, they were literally the same. This is the original bronze inscription version of moon and of evening. They're the same kanji. They were the same kanji. They're no longer. They switched a few thousand years ago. They started differentiating them. But someone asked in chat during the premiere of this, how can they differentiate ta, the katakana ta, and the kanji evening. I think Yuki, when she was in elementary school, she asked her teacher how to differentiate these two. Was it these two?
あ、これだったっけこのた
Was it ta? Or
違う
was it
力
chikara?
うん
Okay, it
力
was chikara, but it was the same answer probably. And the teacher said that ka was smaller than chikara. Ta, I have noticed the kanji in some fonts is a little bit bigger. I don't know about the YouTube font. Let's go ahead and check. I'll type ta. By the way, if you type hiragana like ta and then press F7, it automatically changes it to katakana. So ta and you. Evening. So on my
ちょっと違うね
on my OBS, the thing I use to stream, on that chat, you can kind of tell the difference. The first one is ta that I typed, and the second one is the kanji. The second one is a bit thicker of a font, and it looks like it's a bit thinner, with the middle line being a little bit more diagonal. Now, if I go to the actual YouTube chat over here, yeah, the looks like the kanji is slightly more, I don't know, diagonal. But in practice, they are the same. I think they're just doing that in fonts to try and differentiate them a little bit. But the stroke order is the same. They pretty much look exactly the same. So the only way to tell them apart for real is context. And yeah, someone said ta has a line that goes through the fu. And some fonts have that. But in reality, in practice, it doesn't usually go through. They're just the same. They're just the same. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily cut through. That sound I make when I cut through it with a katana. Ta! This is where being old with bad eyesight sucks. Yes. But contextually, right? Contextually, it's going to be obvious. Like, for example, there is a word. We'll go, you got that. So if I pop that in chat, let's pop it up on the board over here. Let's have Yuki, right? She's working on Michael's name right now, so I'll go ahead and write a crappy version of you got that.
かける
Yeah.
ちょっと決まりましたマイケルの名
So
前
like this, you would never read this as takata or taho. Like there's no really situation where this would be the katakana ta. So it's usually very obvious that what it is. And this is another reason. Like I always recommend writing. We can zoom it in a little. I always recommend writing. Learning how to read kanji by learning words. And this is another reason why it's important, I think, to learn words as opposed to just how to read kanji. Because if you know the word yugata, you don't think it's ta. You don't get confused. Like, you might for like a half a second be like, ta, oh no, that's yugata. So if you know the word yugata, can you say yugata for us?
Yugata.
Yugata. You'll know that it's not ta. So context and actually knowing vocabulary will help you not confuse them, if that makes sense. Contextually, if it's in a katakana string of letters, I think that makes sense. Yeah. And that's the other one. If you got a katakana string of letters, you're not going to have a kanji in the middle of that, just the kanji for evening in the middle of that. So context. As someone who is being insert age with bad handwriting, I see this as an absolute win. Weird question. What's your favorite kanji? Ooh. Yuki wa aru? You have a favorite kanji?
ねえ結構どうだろうね
Oh, we're talking about that right now, Evo. I'm not supposed to be on this lesson, but I already woke up at 6 a.m. Whatever. Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay, yeah. So I don't know why. It's possible that this was, like for starters, all katakana and all hiragana are based on kanji. They're taken from kanji. All of them. Every single one originally had a kanji that's based on. So it's more so that the katakana looks similar to some kanji. Yuki's thinking about her favorite kanji. While we think about that, Yuki's going to show we got Michael's name down, eh?
あ、本当先に
マイケルの名前が。
書かなくていい
まだ終わってない。
マイケルの
Michael's
漢字
kanji.
が出来上がりまし
Pop that up
た
into the middle.
はい
はい。
マイケルのマイが、一つの漢字で、ケが一個で、ルが一個にしました。
I actually just broke them down into the order they are.
はい。
Now she's going to tell us what each of them mean.
で、マイが、そのダンスするとか、ひらひら物が舞うっていう。
So when things are like, the first kanji is for a dance or like a stage for performances or for things fluttering, like the fluttering of a leaf or something when it falls to the ground.
はい。で、K が、これがちょっと難しいんですけど、心よいとか元気があるとか、爽快の快っていう字で、cheerful とか pleasant っていう意味が。
cheerful, pleasant, agreeable, comfortable.
で、ルは、私いつも結構この漢字好きなのかな。
Yuki likes this kanji. I think she uses it quite a bit in people's names.
そう、なんか10の字が入ってるのがかっこいいって思ってるからだと思うんですけど。
So she feels like when the kanji for jewel is in another kanji, it's cool.
まあ、ジュールとかジェム、でこのルはルリ色のルリっていう青い色のなんか石があるらしいんですけど
It's the kanji for a blue gem.
そうのルっていう字
Right. Sounds good. And that's Michael's name.
そうめっちゃいい感じに舞ってる
Pretty cool.
青いジェムってなってしまいました
So just for people who are new hanging out here wondering why we're doing Michael's name in the middle of the live stream, for people who donate during the stream, we do this as a little bonus for people who donate. And Michael threw up a free gift subscription to ToKiniAndy.com. He bought a gift subscription on the website and then threw up the code here so you can get a free month at checkout. For that. So that's awesome. Thank you very much.
はい。ありがとうございます。ちなみにこのマイっていう字は結構好きかなって思いました私漢字。
Yeah, you like to use that one as well. So that's why he got his name written.
そうこのマイっていう字なんか難しいんだけどなんかねなんか綺麗に書けて
It's difficult, but she likes how it looks. In case no one claimed it yet, that's the code. Yeah.
あと富士とか好きだ。富士っていう漢字は結構好きかも。
Fuji.
富士は Wisteria?
Wisteria. Yeah, so she likes that kanji. She's going to write that quickly.
はい。Quickly?
Oh, no, not Turbo Yuki. Just, she's going to write that for us. Nice. It's also possible that you need the gift.
こういう字なんですけど。
Oh, nice. Yeah. I think you need the link for the gift subscription. So that's probably the issue. So that can't be just using the regular monthly subscription. I will get you the link quickly for the gift, and then someone can use that as fast as they can. So hold on one second.
草ベスト漢字って書いてあるんですけど。
Kusa best kanji. All right, so we're gonna go to
ベスト漢字ですね。
the gift subscription. I can see that was just purchased. Thank you so much.
でね、草のさ、もう一個レベル高いやつ教えてもいいみんなに。
She wants to teach you a higher level. Let me.
この
Thank you so much, Star Gooby.
ありがとうございます。これ草じゃん。これみんな1個だと草って言うんですけど、このいっぱいあるやつはこの芝です。
Yes.
芝。
Maybe you need it here.
みんな芝生やしてね。
Might be this one.
そしたら私カルンデとか言って。
Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't exactly know how you... Okay, this is the one. Okay, here's the link you want. Whoever gets here first can use the code. Hopefully it's still active. This is the link you need for the free month, and you can use the code that Michael Pedigo shared up there. If you go to this link and type in that code, you can get...
ありがとうございます。
You can get a free month of the website.
マイコありがとうね。
ありがとうございます。 And we can draw a name for you as well. Stargumi, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Please let us know what name you'd like us to draw. So go to that link, type in the code that he gave up there, and you will get a free month. Well, one of you will get a free month, whoever is fastest. Miggy is my favorite, says Toxic Duckinator, because it's so damn stupid. Like, did somebody confuse right and left writing? Ah, yeah, because the different stroke orders. I know, that's annoying. My favorite is probably... I think the Paperwhite 2 is good. That's what I use. I prefer to use Kindle for... Kindle. The Kindle app. Arigatou gozaimasu, Hidden Samurai Mysterica. You are now a member of the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You can get a name as well. Yeah, she's going to work on Stargumi. But we need a name to write for Stargumi. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. My favorite kanji. I don't know what my favorite kanji is. I have no idea. I like Mai a lot. Which we wrote last week. That's one of my favorite. She doesn't like that one because it's very difficult to write nicely. That's probably one of my favorite ones. I'm not sure otherwise. All right, well, Yuki's working on the names, so we're going to continue through. Stargumi said, let's do Tanya this week. Arigatou gozaimasu. And Hidden Samurai says, Saudo.
Hi, Saudo ne.
Onegai shimasu. That one was burned into my brain after getting it wrong so many times over the years. Ooh. What the heck is that? Oh, is that the old version of Kame? Is that what that is? I can't. It's so... I think it's the old version of Kame. Is that the one you're showing us there? Hold on, I'm going to take this off so I can go over here. Oh, it doesn't even show up with Yomi-chan. It is the old version of Kame. I was right. Okay, sweet. Well, according to... I can't look it up, but that's what it looks like to me. Nice. I can't write that one, though. That one looks tough. Grass crown on a moon. I'm rusty. That was in front of is the kanji that Mai in front of her before. My favorite is furu because of the funny mnemonic I used to memorize it. Okay, that's a good reason. I absolutely hate... yes, that one is difficult because it looks like a weird child. Yeah. I get really used to writing that as a part because it's a part in Nagano. In the no. In Nagano. So it became easier for me to remember that one. But I always struggle with that one as well. All right, let's continue on with the video as Yuki works on names for Tanya and Sauro. Arigatou gozaimasu, minna. Confused coder asking the important questions there.
タニャが出来上がったんですけど、ちょっとタニャできたんですけど、ちょっとね難しい読み方にしちゃったの。
Oh, she went with a difficult reading. I'm sorry to hear about that, Miss Tirika. I hope you had a nice holiday though with your family. Hi, Tanya's name is finished.
はい。このタニャは、小さい矢がね、まずとりあえずないので、矢は大きい普通のになっちゃうんですけど。
Right, so there's no kanji that is like a small ya. So this one is a regular size one, but we'll read it as Tanya.
で、この葉っぱの葉と書いて、谷と読むらしいんですけど。
Oh, so you can take leaf, the kanji for leaf, and it actually can have a reading in names as tani. And Yuki just learned that now, actually. She didn't know about that, but that can be a reading of leaf.
谷と読めるらしくて、その人の名前の時だけね、普通の時は読めません。で、この矢っていう字は太陽の陽っていう字で、サンレイかな。
Yeah, it's for sun. Yeah, for sunshine. Sunshine.
そのレイだよね。この光線の方だから。
Sunshine. So it's like sunshine shining on leaves.
そう。だからこのタニャはこの葉っぱに陽という字にしてみました。だけどね、ちょっとねこれネイティブでも多分読めない人がほとんどだと思う。かっこいいです。
There are some natives that would have a difficult time reading this one, which she thinks makes it a pretty cool thing to have as a reading. People will be like, "Wow, you can do that."
そう。これでお願いします。
はい。All right.
はい。ありがとうございます。
Now Yuki will work on Saoro's name. Thank you again, Tanya-san. はい。Kanji. It wasn't until the Western Zhou dynasty, or sometime around 1045 BC to 771 BC, that these two kanji were differentiated from each other. Yeah, so we can see, like, I guess there was a reverse version of this one, but they started putting lines in the middle to sort of differentiate them as evening and moon, as, you know, respectively. And then they changed quite a bit over time, with the one we're learning here coming to mean evening. Yokatta, Happy-san got the membership, the free membership for 1 month to the website. Thank you so much, Michael. And I hope you find the website helpful, Happy. For nighttime. For our story, we'll picture a play happening on stage with our characters No and Fu. You can see No and Fu dangling on stage, taking on the role of the evening moon. Fu appearing as a dot within Fu, a pictograph of the moon in the evening. Remember, Fu can be a way to express a quiet laugh in text in Japanese. Yeah, so you can say Fu. You'll see that in manga a lot when someone is like chuckling. It's like a quiet chuckle when they don't want to be caught laughing at someone or something. Yeah, so that can be a fun one. So it is that time in the lesson where we show you how to write individual kanji. We've already shown you in the calligraphy part, but this is how we would just write it normally. So Yuki's going to write it on the whiteboard, and then I will write my attempt with my extended arm out here. My excuse for why it doesn't look good every single week. And then we'll do Turbo Yuki version. That's fine. Alright. Onegaishimasu. There it is. It came through. So, interestingly, I used to write it like this. This is not going to be my official try. I used to write it where I started way down in the middle of the no. I used to write it like that. But I've been seeing since, you know, doing this, that it's more up here that you start. And that clearly looks better. So I'll be doing that from now on. All right, Turbo Yuki. How would Turbo Yuki write it?
多分ね、変わらないと思います、私。
I think you can add each other maybe on the community page, Michael. I'm not sure.
こうかな。
Oh, super fast. But it looks pretty much the same.
こ
You kind of blend the first two strokes together.
ここがね、こうですね。で、こう点。
I see. Can I do that?
N のめっちゃ長いみたいなやつですね。
Oh, it's like a big long N. Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
まあ一応、コンフェスすると、コンフェスっていうか、この、なんていうの、気持ちここで離れて、
Yeah, that's the feeling of the feeling of going up here without your pen on, but they just keep it on there. Anyway.
です。ここ一応ね、離れてる風でお願いします。ここね。
The drop does not need to connect them. No, the drop sort of stays off. So Mysterica is asking if it's like this, they connect. いいと別に You can,
と思うんです。
but you don't have to. Like you can see here on the official sort of, not official, but this diagram. They're not connecting, but it is okay if they do. It's not an issue if they do. But it's not like the goal of that part. Like in fonts, you'll never see this connected, I don't think. They are a little bit separate. Usually.
なんでこれ離れてんのかな？一応点っていう感じなんだかな。
I think so. All right, so the best way to type this for when we get to the quiz is probably, I would guess, you with an U. This is probably the fastest way. And yeah, as Awasobi said, ta cannot. Well, ta is sort of tricky. Yeah, ta will get you the katakana. It's not actually going to get you.
本当に出るのは席だと思うんですけど。
Seki? Oh, yeah. Seki might get you there.
でも超向こ
う way off. It looks like there's other kanji that use it as a part that show up long before this one. Yeah, it's like page 4. It's the 36th. The 36th one in the list for Seki. So I would just go with you. Definitely you. If you want to be sneaky. Okay, I missed that part. I have a feeling some people will be using ta on the quiz. And this one will be one of the first ones that I am not able to catch, I feel like. It's going to be tough. I might have to just put like a reference of ta and you so that I can't get tricked. Because they're when they're next to each other, it's kind of obvious. Although looking at them next to each other, if I don't know which I typed in order, I don't know which is which.
でもこのフォントの漢字を見るとさ、なんかこの U っていう字の方がちょっとさ、オッドというかアグリというかなんか
That's a little uglier. It's a little less
なんか
symmetric.
さ、こっちの方がさ、この詰まってるよね。ここが
Yeah,
さ、
yeah, yeah,
なんか
Yeah.
こういう感じですよね。なん
And the
か
dot is more angled down and smaller. So I'll have to remember that. It looks like actually the ta in the font that I have is almost connected to the no part, interestingly.
こういう感じなんかな。
Yeah. All right. On we go. Also remember that it's a good idea to pause the video after each story and really try to imagine it. Or to create a story of your own that will help. Fun fact, people are mentioning Yomi-chan. Yomi-chan is an amazing... Hold on, someone thinks that the live stream is done. Is the live stream still working? Someone just commented 2 minutes ago. The stream is going, yes. Still live. Sorry. Someone is asking. They must have popped over to the wrong video. What was I going to say? Yomi-chan. People are mentioning Yomi-chan. The cool thing about Yomi-chan is you can press shift and then like highlight a word, Japanese word, and it'll tell you what the meaning of it is. It's a really cool little add-on. But the creator no longer supports it. But someone else has taken over the project, and it's now called Yomi-tan with a T, a little cute way to say Yomi-chan. So Yomi-tan. So there is now a new version of Yomi-chan continuing under the name Yomi-tan. So if you can't get Yomi-chan yet anymore, you can still use Yomi-tan. And I think you can even use the video that I used for instructions on how to set it up for the new one. So I think Riki-chan still exists. But it's basically the same thing. That's what I used when I was learning Japanese 10 years ago. But I think they're different, though they do the same thing.
ヨミちゃんってヨミタンになったの？
そう。ヨミちゃん作っている人が辞めて、でもヨミちゃんを今使ってる人は使い続けてもいいんだけど、何か壊れたら直さない。
そうか、もうサポート
だから
がないんだ。
新しくダウンロードできなくて、違う人が今やってる。
そうなんだ。
読み担として。そう。
なんかどんどん幼くなったんだね。読みちゃんから読みたんに。
そう。It's getting. I don't know what they're gonna say next time.
ね、ちょっと分かる人いるか分かんないですけど、軽音的に言うとゆいちゃんからゆいたんになった感じだよね。
はい。You remember the kanji even better. Make sure the story contains the meaning and every single part in some way. Wow, we're 45 minutes in and we've only done one kanji. That is unusual. Evening is clearly a part of this next very common kanji, which means name. You're going to see this one a lot, so you'll get used to it very fast. Appropriately, the official radical for this kanji is mouth. This makes sense since you call out names with your mouth, not with your evening. Whatever that is. The parts, though, are clearly evening and mouth combined. There are 6 strokes in name. We start with evening, drawing the no, followed by the fu part. We enclose the dot inside of those 2 strokes, before moving on to the 3 strokes in mouth. Vertical, upside down L, and horizontal. I find the history of this character fascinating. In fact, I don't even think you'll need a story after this. Apparently, these parts were chosen for this kanji because when it gets dark out and you run into someone, you need to call out your name to them so everyone knows who they're dealing with. Makes sense, right? Anyway, the parts that... Yeah, so a quick I want to answer these questions quick. That's the reason that he quit, I think, is because he stopped learning, like he's finished learning Japanese. He learned all he wanted to know and doesn't get any, like, paid for it. So, I love open source. I think it's great. Super useful. But I think for tools like that, it is worth charging a little bit just so that you can like keep doing it. So it's nice to make open source stuff, but obviously eventually people will stop supporting it because there's no incentive, I guess, beyond the goodness of their heart. And eventually, you have to eat. So I kind of wish people would, I don't know, at least add a donation link. Nah, he probably did have a donation link and just didn't make enough from it. I would pay for Yomi-chan. I'd pay monthly for it personally. But anyway, it is nice that someone took it over. And how often do you guys forget the story behind kanji? Honestly, you'll forget them all. I've forgotten almost every story I've ever created, and that's okay. Because the point of the stories is not to memorize the stories. It's to help you remember the kanji the first few times that you have to try and recall it. So when you're doing like a flashcard review and you see the word for man, the story is there just to help you remember it the first few times. And then after you've remembered it like 5 or 6 times, you don't need the story anymore. So you will keep forgetting them, and that's good and normal. Have always been the same. I said we don't need a story, but I have one for you anyway. We're back on the stage for the play we learned about in the story for evening. Below the evening sky, Mouth states the name of the play. Evening, as in that's the name of the play. Mouth, as in our Mouth character. He's in the play too, I guess. Or at least he's the announcer for it. Hit the like button for all of our lovely characters.
Click.
Bringing us to our first... Hi. Okay, it's time to write out name. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream too. It helps.
じゃあこの漢字先に書いたらサウロさん。
So then we're going to introduce Sauro-san's name as well. I don't know if you're still here, Sauro. Excuse me.
この名前みんなが太郎って言って思い出したけど私も太郎って覚えたと思います。
どれこ
の名前の漢字
people are writing Taro as a way to remember it. And Yuki says she also remembered this as Taro. That's interesting.
ねだってこれ太郎だもんこれほら太郎
Taro. Super easy way to remember it. I wish I would have thought of that for the video. That's a good idea. Taro is a very common name for Japanese mythological characters, so that's an easy way to remember a name. Let's see mine. Nobody saw that.
そんなに失敗してた今。
Alright, there's my name.
いいじゃないですか。
Well, not my name. My name, Kanji. 51 people are watching. 2 likes! Oh my god! No, there's more than that. There's 58 people. Oh no, 50 people watching and 24 likes. Thank you so much. All right.
はい。じゃあ、ラピッドモード行ってみたいと思います。
はい、Yuki's about to do Turbo Yuki mode.
はい、先ほどと同じように、U という漢字はN を伸ばした形でいきます。
All right, so that's just like the U before, although it's really long.
こんな感じだね。
Oh, okay.
そうみんな口覚えてるかわかんないんですけど、この口はこういう感じだったよね。
right. That's what turbo mouth
そう
looks like.
ターボモードはこんな感じ。これもこの N をこういう感じにして、こう
Right. See if I can do that. There's mouth, although it looks like it's cutting through mostly. Yeah, I don't think I can do turbo name.
looks like コーンですよ、ほんと。いい感じ。
My turbo mode takes longer to write than my slow mode. Yeah. You don't have to worry about learning to write turbo mode. We only do this part so that you can see what it's going to look like when you get a handwritten letter or something, because you learn to write things really fast by writing it properly a million times, basically, and then you figure out what you can sort of get away with. And you went turbo. What's the difference between na and namae, name and object of a person name? No. So, remember, kanji are just, think of them more like almost letters, maybe. They're just single characters that have a certain meaning, and they're usually parts of words. So the word for name is namae, and this kanji just means name. But this on its own is not the word name. Although, on forms, you might just see this kanji alone to indicate that you need to write your name. But then the word name is namae. So that's something to keep in mind.
まあでもこれ、なでもなの方がもうちょっとなんかポエティックに聞こえる。
Okay, she hears na more poetic.
意味は同
If
じ
you
で。
just say na for name. So for some kanji, yeah, they just become a name. But I guess I have heard nawa nandesu ka. Like I have heard that before, I guess, in anime, something like that.
そう、まあ、君の名、
Kimi no nawa. Yeah, Kimi no nawa is one. In like old like samurai stuff, I've seen, I think, where people are like nao.
拙者名を
拙者名を
安藤龍と申すみたいなやつです。
拙者の名はブレンデンでござる。
あ、そうそう、そんな感じ、そんな感じ。
Something like that. Yeah. But modern Japanese, the jukugo, the most common word used for name is namae. But we'll get to words in later videos. All right. You want to introduce?
青サビのその生命と書いてくれてるやつ、その生っていう字が例えばそれはドキュメントに必ずあるんですけど、それはラストネームと
name.
そうそう。
Last name and first
name.
That's what that indicates. Sei, and the sei is your family name. That's what the first kanji in that. And then me is your regular name, so that's just indicating you write it in that order. So we got turbo mode. So let's go ahead and introduce how to type it, and then we'll get to Saoro's name. Saoro's name.
もう一回、これでいいんだよね。
No, just na is fine, yeah. Na on its own is fine. Na will get you na.
これしかない？
I think so.
あと、May か。May.
Yeah, May will also get it there. May or na will get you there pretty fast. May get you there actually faster. So remember, we're not teaching you the readings of the kanji here. This isn't to memorize how to read them. It's to memorize how to type them really quickly for the quiz later. So just na or May, whichever one gets you there faster. Whichever one you find typing faster will help you when we get to the quiz. If we get to the quiz, we will get to the quiz. All right, so let's go ahead and show Saoro's name. Saoro-san, ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。出来上がりました。こちらになります。まあ、こちらです。サウロは一文字ずつ漢字つけました。
はい。
で、サは、花が咲くとかのサで。
To bloom, yeah. The first one is to bloom.
で、うは雨のうです。
The second one is rain.
で、ロは、前回もつけた人がいるんですけど、この dew とか tears なんかドロップ。
like a drop. Yeah, a drop of rain.
草の葉っぱにその
yeah, like when there's a drop of rain on a leaf or on a blade of grass, and you see that drop like hanging there, that's what that kanji is indicating.
まあ、dew なんですよね、それが。
Like a dew, yeah, dew, something like that.
それです。
Yeah, dew. That's it. That's the one. All right.
ちょっと綺麗すぎ？いいね。
いいと思いますよ。
いいねとか自分でつけといてね。いい感じです。
はい、ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。気に入ってくれるとありがたいです。
気に入ってくれたそうです。
あ、そう、本当？よかったよかった。ありがとうございます。ちなみにその誰かケイリーさんが言ってくれたんですけど、私のラピッドモードは草書体だと思います。多分草書体に近いカリグラフィーって、
yeah, it's very close to the calligraphy.
その楷書っていうその全部のストロークをはっきり書く書き方と、行書って言ってちょっとなんかレイジーしてラピッドみたいなやつと、
there's different types of calligraphy. One is like a very methodical, and each stroke is clearly written, and then the other one is a quote like a lazy version, as she says, where all the strokes are sort of like stroked like a calligraphy, like like a script, like we would call cursive almost, like a cursive calligraphy.
そう、それが行書っていうのと草書っていうのがあって、草書が一番なんていうの、形がないというか。
Yeah, Soulsho, the sort of cursive one, is very hard to read.
そうそう。
And her turbo mode is sort of like that. For all of our lovely characters. Bringing us to our first part, which means spoon. Since this is just a radical, we won't be learning any radicals for it. What? Really? Understood. Fine. It's a kanji. It can be used for the word spoon. And it is its own radical. But we're not learning it as a kanji because it's literally kanken level 1, which is completely unnecessary. We can even for natives. Most natives don't do kanken level 1. Break this kanji down into a fishhook and curvy line if we want. I think it's fine to keep this as its only part though. There are two simple strokes in spoon. We draw the curved
Cursive
line
kanji.
first, and then the
That'd be
fishhook-like
good.
stroke next. In calligraphy and writing, sometimes this line will cut through the first stroke. In computer fonts, it looks much more like the katakana hi. Historically, this was apparently a pictograph of a spoon, but to me it looks a lot more like a person preparing to dive into a swimming pool. Yeah, like it's like they're getting started. Like he's
本当
he's
だ
putting his knees down and then he's hanging over the diving board and okay, I'm really gonna go. And then he just hangs over, he's like, yeah, nah. Yeah, I don't think so. Hit the subscribe button if you see that too. For our story, we're going to say that it's a pictograph of an arm
How's it going, Brittany?
holding a big spoon, which the modern form does kind of look like, although it's more of a ladle than a spoon.
But spoon is just spoon, isn't it? How is there even a kanji for a loan word? Yeah, it's when I say spoon, I'm really like a ladle almost. Saji. But no, it's also spoon, I guess.
Spoon, I guess.
日本語で
The
スプ
first
ー
kind-
ンのことさじって言うから
Yeah, in Japanese,
So,
the Japanese word for spoon is saji, and it's that kanji.
だけど
Although there's
フォー
other
クは
kanji
ない
as
よ
well.
ね
There's no
フォークは
fork word in native Japanese. Yeah, I don't think.
ね
Yeah, it's saji has its own word, spoon, which makes sense because soup is a thing here, which means everyone you can't scoop soup into bowls with a pair of chopsticks. So spoons have clearly been a thing for a while here, at least like ladles. So kind of makes sense.
Kanji we're learning that has spoon as a part is change, as in to change, not the change in your pocket or in your couch.
You can
cushions.
certainly try. Yes,
The
you
official
can.
radical for
Challenge
change is
accepted,
spoon,
said Michael.
and not the person part on the left in the hen position. Interestingly, person on the left usually means a kanji has
Thousands, Michael. Thousands. It took thousands of years for him to dive, and he never did it in the end.
something to do with people or things that they do. This one is actually not so much of an exception.
You can see if you look at it here, so if you look at this part, what he ended up doing was not diving. The modern version, he decided to just do a cannonball.
If you read the historical evolution of the character. Getting ahead of myself, though. There are 4 strokes in change. We start with person on the left, drawing the no-like stroke on top and the staff-like stroke below it. We then draw the curved stroke right to left in spoon and the hook, sometimes, through the curved stroke. I find the history of this kanji very fun. If you look at the 2 earliest forms, you might notice something interesting. The 2 sides of this kanji are mirror images, with the one on the right also upside down.
Oh, you can see that? Just flipped over. This one too,
Yeah.
just flipped over.
These are actually both supposed to be person, with the upside down reverse of person indicating
Like this one is right there, flipped over. And this one is over here.
the change in position, or the change that a person can make. Super cool, right? After that, the part on the right changed so much that it took on a life of its own and became a spoon or something. For our story, we have Ando-san peeking around a corner trying to change the ingredients in spoon. Because remember, our person is always Ando-san.
All
The
right.
next part we're
Oops.
going to learn is the
I accidentally hit Alt and Space, which is apparently
always Ando-san.
the Windows version of the Apple search. All right, popping over to this one. Oh, wow. Now I'm seeing how similar this is to Kita too. Oh, I hope I don't get them confused. Nah, the stroke order is quite different, so you should be fine. Although you might get them confused. It happens. I'm gonna leave the stream. Have a good day, night. Jane says the one indie game fan. See you later. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.
はい
Hi.
でいきますよ
I like this one that they're throwing up. I don't actually.
はい
Hi.
石だよねこれ石
Looks perfect. Interestingly, in hold on. I always type this one as Bakeru. The font here, so like it's cool. In the regular YouTube font, it looks like he next to e. Yeah, ihi.
ね
But then in the I wish I could show you the OBS that we're using. It's the font that they're using has the no here cutting through. So for a second I thought you guys were typing a different version, but it's just the font in my program here looks way cooler. It looks like this.
ここはね、ちょっと跳ねてください。
This is what it looks like in the font on the app we're using. Anyway, let's see how I can do it. E.
いひ。
Ihi.
でもね、ひとね、ちょっとストロークオーダーがね、違うんですよ。このさじが。
He is it? He is usually like this.
カタカナだとこっちからじゃない。
そうだね。more straight. Oh.
そう。で、
Yeah.
ここが本当は
It's not
跳
like
ね
this?
跳ねない。カタカナは
Right, right, right.
跳ねないけど。
Right. So the katakana is apparently
そうそう。
like that, whereas he is like that. I mean, this is a terrible version. It's just showing you the orders.
ひというかさじですね。さじ。
Right, right, saji,
今回
saji.
やった
Right,
のは
not
さ
he.
じ。
Saji ne. Right. All right. So yeah, All right, Turbo Yuki.
はい。ちょっとターボ行ってみたいと思
I
います。
actually think he. Are you sure on the he stroke order? I don't actually. Now I'm questioning myself. He. He. What? He F7 stroke order. Let's make sure. No, it is. Oh, now wait. Different sources are writing it different.
あれ
Wikipedia has
へ
he
ー
written like this.
それ漢字じゃない？カタカナ。
And then some other websites, it looks like most other websites have it this way. Interesting. So Wikipedia is not to be trusted, ladies and gentlemen. That's my guess. Yeah, that's for he. So don't trust Wikipedia's version. Interesting.
へー
Looks like all the other websites do it the way Yuki wrote, where you write out from the he.
うん。
I'm glad I checked that. Interesting. Okay, anyway. Turbo version.
はい。
Pretty much the
全
same.
然
It doesn't really
ター
change
ボ
at
し
all.
てないね。
Yeah.
あ、これターボしないやつだ、これ。
Yeah, yeah. Turbo version looks pretty much the same, so you shouldn't have any issues with this. Wikipedia will tell you anything as long as you donate. Don't trust them.
あ
How do you
あ。は
say
い。
or in Japanese? Five-toed sloth bear. Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。
Five-toed sloth bear gifted 10 ToKini Andy memberships.
ありがとうございます。
B-Brat, Michael Pettigo, Kaylee, Isaac. I've got words. Ian Massacre,
Whoa.
Easy Money, Amanda Nordstrom, Kenneth, and Everyday Dashi. Everyday Dashi, how
あ
you
りが
doing?
とうございます。
All are now members of the website. Thank you very much. How do you say or in Japanese? There's actually like 5 different ways, and
Or,
it depends on what the sentence is going to be. Or, either or. Ka is the most common way to say or. So like for nouns.
このおー
Neko ka inu
うん
ka. That's to mark nouns.
これってでもさ、今ラディカルじゃなかった、間違えた。パーティコルだからこのかって。
So ka is a particle. Or.
ひらがなじゃないですか。だけどさ、本当は漢字があるよね。
あ、そうなんだ。
多分。オールドジャパニーズは漢字があると思う。うん。
And then there's some verb conjugations you can use. Off the top of my head, I'm blanking out. Too much sugar.
はい。ちょっと
食べるか。
さっきの
I guess you can use ka with nouns as well. Yes, five-toed sloth bear. What would you like us to write for your name kanji here today? On this one. Thanks for the gift. Today is the big day for ToKini too, right? We can all sign up for with the new company website. Yes, after the live stream. So I haven't made it go live yet. After the live stream will be technically at 1 o'clock, but it looks like this live stream might go a little later than normal, so that's going to be late as well. But yeah, I'm going to make the sale go live and switch over the payment processors as soon as the live stream's over. Now the website's not changing. It's just payment processor. It's annoying because we became a company, so all the payment processors, my credit card processor was in America, and PayPal said, no, we can't change your account business type. You have to create a new account. So they made us all create new accounts. So we had to ask people to quit, and then they're just going to rejoin. It won't look any different to them. It's just back end stuff. It's annoying. But I do recommend quitting if you haven't yet. It just cancels your auto renewal, and then when your subscription runs out, you can re-sign up with a discount, and you'll be good to go. Arigatou, B-Brad. Yes.
Hi.
New badge coming. Hi.
と
To type this one.
そうあとねファイブトールスロースベアさんはお名前ください。
Ah, yes. Five Toes Lot Bear Yuki wants a name to work on.
はい。
Or anything you'd like her to write.
うん。
I usually write this one. The only way this comes up like consistently for me is with bakeru. But there's
ケル
bakeru.
バ
And then I have to delete two
Almost
characters. There's got to be a better way, though.
うん。
Just ka? But ka, there's so many that pop up.
そう
Ka is,
Ma-
does, like the first one that comes
ka.
up for ka is fire for me.
そうだよね。
I guess it's the seventh one if you type ka. So ka is a legitimate way.
このそうだよね。音読みも訓読みもかこれって、
I
か
think so.
変わるもか。
Mm.
あーそうだね。これかがば
Ka or ba? Ba on its own, will that pop up?
出ないと思う。
Nah, that's not
多
gonna
分
come
こ
up.
の蹴るまで入れないと。
It did show up as the 19th option with just ba. But you'll probably have to write bakeru and hit backspace twice.
おお、オートプラスクリエイティブでかになるらしい。あ、間違えたわ。
For me, it's the
名
eighth one.
前だったわ、
Mako
それ。
is. Okay, good to know.
それ名前だったわ。私そのキーのさ、あれだと思った。オートとクリエイティブキーっていうのがあるのかな。
どの話？
名前だったの、こちらのアートさん、アート。
Art plus
クリエイ
creative.
ティブさんの
はい。
名前だったんだけど、この私、オルトキーとプラスクリエイティブキーっていうのがあるのかなと思って
違う。
なんかショートカットかと思っちゃったの、ごめんね。
Just bake works for Grammy, for Montana Margot. Bake.
バケ
And then you have to get rid of the K.
あ、そうだね。
Yeah, so you don't have to go all the
お
way
ば
to do.
けも。
Obake, yeah,
お
ghost.
ばけ
Obake.
も、バがこの感じだよね。
Obake. Although then you have to get rid of the K and then go back and get rid of the O.
そ
So
うだ
that's
け
going to
ど
be
だか
tough.
らバケまでかな、これ。
Yeah, that's probably going to be the best way to type it. All right. So, Kevin だって。
はい、ケビン、ね。
Five Toes Lot Bear Kevin. お願いします。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうござい
Five
ま
Toes
す。
Lot Bear. All right, let's pop over to the video while Yuki works on that. The next part we're going to learn is the grass radical.
Nice.
We learned in an earlier video that 8 horse-leg crown is technically a Yude is like is one type of ghost, and then Obake is another type of ghost, I guess. What would you say the difference is between Yude is like a person who has passed away and then their ghost is sort of remaining. Obake is more like a monster type ghost. That's my sense of it.
うん
Is that
そうだ、
right?
そうだ。
Okay. That's
お
cool.
化けは、そう、もうちょっとなんていうの
It's like
ミス。
a mythical ghost. And like that has become like no link to whatever they were.
さ、
It can also be used for like a monster.
呪術廻戦見てる人いる
If anyone's watching Jujutsu Kaisen,
呪術廻戦のあれ、変なさ、そのものたち
all
あれ
the
は
Jude,
そうそう、呪
all of
霊
them are
は
obake.
お化けだと
They're all
思う。
obake. And then Yude is used for like your typical like ghost hunter type.
うんうんうんうん
This person, their ghost is still left over. That kind of ghost is Yude.
そうだね。幽霊はお墓にいるといるっていうイメージ。
I see. All right. Where were we? Here. Different form of this radical. Anyway, in Japanese, this is called kusakamuri, or grass crown. So we're staying faithful to the original here. This one is, I promise, just a radical, not a kanji. so no radical. And it is its only part. There are 3 strokes in this radical. We draw the horizontal. Michael's asking if the one in The Grudge. What was the grudge called in Japanese again? Obake or juon?
Juon?
Horizontal line first, and then the 2 blades of grass through it. Historically, this appears to have evolved from this cool little guy, and it was originally simplified to have 4 strokes, basically being 2 little tens, but then was simplified even more, juon datte, or for the Joyo standard kanji into this. For our story, we're going with a pictograph, because this one is, I think Sadako is the ring.
そうだ、リングが貞子。
Sadako.
呪音がなんかカってやるやつ。
That's the grudge, yeah.
そう。なんか
This is the sound of the English one.
あ、それで通じた。通じた？
Yeah.
このね、私のチョーキングサウンドでね、通じてよかったです。
She's asking if they're asking if that was obake or yude. That's obake だよね。
呪音？
そのゴースト。
あ、そ
いつ。
わかんない、それ。
お化け？
それってあそこに死んでるの、男の子が。
じゃない？
あ、じゃあ幽霊かもね。
幽霊？
だって死んでるんだったらさ、その子のスピリットでしょ？
Yes. でもお化けももともとそういう。
まあそうなんだけど、お化けってもうちょっとユニーク感がある。
Okay. お化け have a uniquer, more mythical sense, and then those ones are more like yude. So that might be yude. It's easy. This is just grass coming out of the ground. The first kanji we'll meet that uses the grass crown is flower. Makes sense, right? The official radical is grass radical. In the basement. I would never go in a basement after watching that movie. I was terrified of basements when I was a kid. Although I should mention that in Japanese dictionaries, it's listed as this. I shrug here, but the reason it's listed as this is because the grass radical, the one on top, this is what it's based on. Like, this is the base of that, the kanji that it's based on. So that's why it's listed as that. The parts are clearly defined as a grass radical and change. There are 7 strokes in flower. They're written exactly as we'd expect. We first write the 3 strokes in grass radical on top, since it is a crown. We then draw the 2 strokes in person on the left, and finally the spoon. How's it going, Lady Phoenix? Stroke first, followed by the hook part. I couldn't find any cool diagrams for how this one specifically evolved because it's actually a fairly new creation. This is actually an abbreviated or simplified version of this kanji, which still... Yeah, so this is still used, especially in names. Our friend's daughter, who was just here yesterday. Who just came yesterday, this is the one. And your younger sister, Rika. Yeah, her sister also uses this, and it's used to mean flower. So it's very, very common, still in modern days, to use as names in name kanji for flower. But this is the original one. This is the original flower, and the one we're learning today is a newer version that was simplified for the sort of Joyo kanji. Oops, I keep hitting that. Still exists. The top stayed the same, but for the bottom, they used change to indicate the Chinese reading, which is usually ka. God, I'm loving learning about the history of all these kanji. It makes them so much easier to understand. Anyway, with that said, double-decker flower twice as beautiful, says Michael. I actually find that the original version that Cozy just wrote in chat, I think that looks more like a flower. It looks more like a pictograph of a flower to me. But that original form evolved in this way. Strong ghost Pokemon vibes. Let me know if you see it down in the comments. Or let me know what stories you created for all these kanji. For this kanji, we're going with a pictographic story. A flower is just grass, you think, that changes into flowers. As in, you think or imagine that it's just grass. Obviously, it's not that simple. Yeah, okay. So there's flower. Let's go ahead and see how we write that one out.
Hi.
Come on. Hanabi from Anime First, Kaguya-sama.
ねえ。 いいエピソードですよね。
All right. He looks nice.
ね、その
Not bad for being stretched out, although this is like super shifted over. It's because I'm stretching out. How's that? Better?
あ、いいんじゃないですか。
Okay. Yeah, this one is a no.
ね、そう、花火はファイヤーワークスのことだよね。
Flower fire.
ね。
I think fireworks is very an easy word to remember if you look at the kanji. Flower fire.
花火結構さ、よく考えたなって感じだよ
It's a
ね。
good
名前
word.
的
It's a
に
very
さ、
good word.
いいよね。
It's way better than fireworks. It's like we've made works out of fire. It's like, that's stupid. But hanabi, flower fire, like, yeah, that looks like a wow, I just stopped there. A flower made out of fire. I don't know what just happened to my brain there.
新しい呪音のキャラクターが生まれそう。
Flower out of fire. Maybe Andy should have a down camera on his side, but I'm sure his technical setup is plenty complicated. Yeah, there's how many cameras? 4? Yeah, we don't need a fifth
あ、そっ
camera.
か、まあここ4か。
It would make more sense for us to have this camera like more centered, but then it would be in the way of the double camera.
あ、言
We
って
could
く
put
れ
it
てる。
higher up maybe. I don't know. Anyway, turbo mode for hana,
はい。
for flower.
このさ、
Whoa.
そんなにターボしてないよね。そんなにターボしてない。ここからが、なんていうの、この草冠からの、ここが、こんだけで、この
Kusakamburi connects to Ninben.
そう、このままね、このままいっちゃうよね、この。
I was not expecting that.
このままいっちゃうんだよね、この。
Don't write it in the order she just did, though. That's not
そ
the
う、
way.
一応ね、ここで切れてるっていう、ここでね、切れてるっていう感覚ですので。
See you later, Miss
あの
Jerica. All good.
ありがとう。
Thanks for hanging out.
そう、ここでね、ここで切れてるんで、こう。
You imagine that it's cut, but it ends
So-
up being connected together.
そうお急ぎ、
草は花
お急ぎ。
に化けている. Yes, that is a good way to
はい
remember it. 草は花に化けている. 化ける means yes, to change into something.
あ、そう。
To transform into something.
コウジさんが言ってくれてるんですけど、火花にすると、この、鉄と鉄が当たった時にさ、
あー、
プチ
yeah,
ン
like a
ってな
spark.
る
A
そう
spark.
そう、それが
火花 is
火
spark.
そう。
Mm-hmm.
そっちの方が
The
火の
reverse.
花で、ファイヤーワークスの方は花の火です。
Right. All right. Very good. I especially appreciate the turbo mode lesson, says Ross. Konnichiwa. Yokatta desu. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I like the turbo mode as well because you can see sort of what it might look like in handwriting. Excuse me. All right, to type this one,
はい。
there's one very simple, easy way. Perfect word. You might as well learn this word as well. The word is hana. Hana hadashi.
花。
Yeah, that's a good one. Hana hana.
ね。でも、花々しいってさ、形容詞の時、アジェクティブの時は、その漢字しか使わないよね。簡単な方の花で、花々しいってあんまり言わないと思います。
ね。Although, interestingly...
花々しいかな、言い方として。
花々しいだよね。花々しい。It's definitely that harder kanji.
連絡ってやつ。連絡。
Yeah. So hana. Ka will also make it pop up, but definitely go with some of you might be using ka for the last kanji we learned, so just go with hana, so you can sort of differentiate them for the quiz easier.
間違えた。花々しい。
It's hana banashi.
花々しいって言ってね。あ、びっくりした。花々しいって言っちゃったかと思った。
hana banashi.
危なかったわ。
Hana banashi. I said hana hadashi.
花々しい。
I said that. It's a different word though. Hana hadashi is this one.
花々しいは全然違う形容詞ですよ。エクストリームリー
So,
って
so, so
感じですよ。
this one's hana hadashi. The other one is hana banashi.
うん。
And that one's hana banashi.
うん。
Hi. Okay. So that
あ
will get you
か
the
は
word.
かは出るかな。かはやらなくていい？
Ka, what we used for, some people used for bakeru.
So if you use them both,
そっか、そう
ka,
だね。
then on the quiz, you're not
そう
going to
だ
get the
そう
one
だ
you
ちょっ
want.
とね。
So
うん
definitely it's better
花
to
の方がいいね。
differentiate them for
OK
hana for this.
はい。で
はい。
少々すいませんね。ケビンさんの
あ、ケビンさん。
ファイブトードスロースベアさんのお名前出来上がりました。
ありがとうございます。
はい。
はい。Yuki's gonna break that down for
はい
us.
けっていう字で一文字で、瓶っていう字一文字にしました。
はい。
はい。で、このけは、私の字と同じ希望の木という字を書いて、けと読
The
みます。
first kanji is the kanji for hope, and it's one of the same kanji that Yuki has in her name.
はい。で、この瓶っていう字は結構その男の人のとか男の人の名前で使われて都市って読み方が結構多いと思うんですけど、
はい。
瓶で読みます。音読みは瓶で読めるからね。で、これがなんか
Clever.
cleverness
うん。
っていう。
Agile and alert.
うん。
はい。
その俊敏とかの瓶これだったと思うんだけど。違うかな。早いっていう。
very fast. Okay. Fast
そうそう
thought process.
だけど聡明で頭が良い感じっていうイメージが。
Okay, it's used for smartness too.
そうそう。
Okay. But yeah, cleverness covers that, I think. Nice.
はい。
Hope
という
and
感じに。
cleverness. I
日
like
本
that.
人っぽいね。
ね Very
日
good.
本人っぽい感じです。
Kebin. A very Japanese sounding name.
ね。
Nice. Or looking
は
name.
い。
Japanese looking.
ね。こ
漢字
れだとなんか
ありそう。
のりとしとかかな。
They're building their house over there. These all sound the same, even though they're supposed to be pronounced slightly different, but we understand by context. Hana can also mean nose, though, yes, based on pitch accent. Yeah, let's have Yuki say both. Hana and hana. Hey, let's say first the flower.
花。
Hana.
うん。
So it goes down, up, hana. And then nose is.
花。
Oh, they're the same pitch
ちょっと
accent.
待って。
Hold on, let's check.
花。花。
Let's check NHK.
花。あれやばい。
Ah, goes down.
花。
Hana. Okay, we'll bring it both up.
花。
Hi,
あ
so
やばい、わかんない。
hana.
このマイクに近づけた方がいい？
Hi, this is flower. Hana. It looks like it's the connecting particle is down, so it's nakadaka. Hanao. So it's hanao.
それフラワーの方。
Hanao. So it's nakadaka, so it goes up and then down for the particle, and then nose is flat. So the word itself is the same. Like if it's just the word, they're the same. Hana, hana. But the connecting particle is different. So for flower, it's hana o. And then for nose, it's hanao. So they're the same pitch accent. So no, you cannot tell the difference just from the pitch accent of the word. They look the same, but a connecting particle is different. Anyway, contextually speaking, it's the same.
でも、
I mean, like it would be obvious. Not it's the same. It would be very obvious that you're talking about a flower and not noses. Like if you say, "Oh, the flowers over there are beautiful," and use the wrong pitch accent on the particle, nobody's gonna think you're saying, "Oh, all the noses over there are beautiful." Like nobody's gonna think that. So.
でもさ、すごいビューティフォーノーズ
Oh,
の
look at
さ
all
グ
those
ループが
beautiful noses. Oh, yeah. It could be. Yeah. Well, the reason that is, Ross, is because the only difference in the pitch accent for those is the particles connected. So, obviously, that would be the only way to tell the difference in the two. Thank you so much, and Meets the Fish. Welcome to the ToKini Senpuki. Please let us know any name you would like us to write today. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. So if I said I collect flowers, it wouldn't be confused with I collect noses. Yeah.
I collect noses はダメなやつだよね、それ。
No.
そういうシリアルキラー
They'll
いた
think you're
よ
a
ね。
murderer. Yeah, no. Nobody's gonna make that mistake. Nobody will hear you saying, "Oh, I like to collect flowers," or "I like to grow flowers," and nobody's gonna think like, "This person's scary because you messed up the pitch accent." Like nobody, no, that will never happen. Somebody might use that as like an example of why you should learn pitch accent, and I think it's worth knowing about pitch accent. I think it's worth it, but it's not like that's not the reason to learn it. Someone might think you're a serial killer. It's not that dramatic. It's not at all. I promise.
それさ、昨日やったさ、なんだっけ against the humanity みたいな感じになっ
Cards
ちゃう。
Against Humanity?
そう
Yeah,
そう、
yeah.
それになっちゃうから
Yeah,
ね。
no, it's okay.
はい。
You don't have to worry about that.
ね。花は集めないでください。
そうそうそう。
花を集めてください。
そうそうそうそう。いや、花を集めてください。花を集めないでね。
花を集めないでください。
そうそう。花を
集めてくださいね。
But nobody's gonna mess that up. Anyway, okay, we've got Hana,
はい。
and we're good to go. And meets the fish says Nicholas.
はい。ニコラスね。
ね。はい。ありがとうございます。All right, popping back over to the video. This kanji kind of looks like trees or... Yes, ame ga suki is a bit more ambiguous. But contextually, if you're looking at it raining outside and you're like, oh, I like when it rains, right? Something. Or perhaps, or if you're talking about the weather. It's two-letter T's with flair? I say trees because this kanji means bamboo. The official radical of bamboo is bamboo. We can break it down into three. Welcome back, Tofat Kid. Parts, though. No lying down, a staff, and a feathered broomstick. For our story, though, we're just going to be using the no lying down part for this one. There are 6 strokes in bamboo. You might expect to do the 2 no lying down parts first, as if they're a crown, but we actually separate this into a part on the left and right, and do them both separately. The first, yeah, you could totally be forgiven for thinking like you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you like treating this as a crown with 2 pieces below it, but no, they're divided into a left and right piece. No lying down on the left comes first, followed by the staff that holds it up. Kaylee says that you can see this one a lot when reading Shirokuma Cafe, which is a great manga for beginners. Then we draw the no lying down on the right and the feathered broomstick. This one made of bamboo, I guess, holding it up. Historically, this is said to have been a pictograph of... That ain't bamboo. That's literally just hands hanging down. Of bamboo with leaves hanging down from its branches. It's still supposed to be that. I personally see 2 hands reaching down from the heavens, granting the people of ancient China bamboo seed by the people from the stars. But you do you, historians. For our story, we're gonna say we've got 2 no lying down on top of a bamboo forest. Yes, I mentioned this in a second, but you could replace this one on the side with our hanebo, with our feathered broomstick that we've been using, and that would work. I probably should have made a feathered broomstick with a bamboo handle for this picture, but I didn't think of it until I was making this video. So we were already done with the pictures. You could go with making the stroke on the right a feathered broomstick made out of bamboo that the no lying down is on top of, indicating what can be made from bamboo, the bamboo on the left, that is. But that's up to you, too. That brings us to the lesson 14. We are to the quiz, but first it's time for us to write some bamboo.
この左側の方が
Geez, I was showing the video, right? Okay, good.
はい。
Alright.
もう一回書く？
いいよ。
曲がってしまい
曲がってしまいました。
曲がってしまいました。あ、上手。
That's not bad, though.
うん。
Here's mine.
感じ。はい。じゃあラピッドモード。
Turbo mode. Turbo mode
いきま
chiku.
すよ。
Take. Ah, you got the moo on top.
そう。このこういう感じですね。ここがこの無の右側がないここまで来たら
GG.
こうね
It does kind of look like GG.
ここまで来たらこうです。
Right. Speed mode.
はい。
Basically, no on top. No lying down becomes moo. No lying down seems to always become moo when it's written fast. Whatever kanji it's in. Ah, I did it wrong.
Ah!
I can't write I can't do turbo mode. Let's just be clear on this. I don't write turbo mode. Although this is just straight up GG. As who said that in chat? Who was that? GG. I'm looking. Michael. Michael said GG. Yeah, Hidden Samurai as well. Welcome to the ToKini Super Senpuki. Hi, domo gomi desu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Domo gomi desu.
すごい名前じゃないですか。
domo gomi desu. Give me some matsu and take and some ume ii ne.
はい。
はい。
じゃあ、竹かな
Take is probably the best way to write this one. Take. We'll get you there for the quiz. Take.
Take.
Oh, take may get you, it looks like the end of the sleeve.
そう。
But, so that's another word. But that is not this kanji.
はい。
All right.
あと、はいどうもゴミですさん。お名前ください。
So, hi, domo gomi desu. Namae, any name you'd like Yuki to work on for you in kanji. So we can write your name in kanji.
はい。
Or any other name you would like. She's still working on Nikoras over there, which she will continue working on when we jump into the first part of the quiz.
はい。
All right. ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
All right, let me get a drink of water before we jump into turbo quiz. Hi,
ちょ
Yuki-san.
っとできてもいい
Hi, Yuki is going to be right back. I'm going to go ahead and grab the jack-o'-lantern for the random words part of the quiz, and we will get started on this without Yuki. You guys ready? Got your typing fingers ready? All right. I got to erase this. Streaming is hard alone. All right, here we go. Quiz question number 1. Ready? Oh, wait. No, I'm going to tell you how to do it first. In this section of the video, I'll show you a flashcard with the English meaning for a kanji. Pause the video when we show each card and try to remember how to write that kanji. Next, write it on your hand with your finger or on a piece of paper. I'm going to pause for a second here. Remember, guys, you might not be live on the live stream right now. You might be behind. You can check that by highlighting down here on the video. I mean, this is a video, not a live stream, so it's not here. But there will be a word that says live, and there's a little gray button next to it. If the button is gray, the little dot next to live, then you are not watching this live. You are behind. Click on the word live, and that will bring you up to the moment. Then come over here to settings, go to playback speed, and switch it to 2 times, and that will get you caught up as close as you can get to right now, so that you're really live and you can get as close as you can. Of course, what place you are in may be affected by how fast your internet is or how far away you are from us, but we'll get there. All right, here we go. Then press play and see if you were right. The best way to remember kanji you just learned is to search your memory for the story we taught you or the one you made based on the English word on the flashcard. Our first card is name. Name. Let's get our first card. Name. Aosabi says is first. Aosabi is first. And Meets the Fish is second. Stargumi is third. Kaylee is fourth. Montana Margot is fifth. Five Toes Love Bear in sixth. Tofat Kid in 7th, Ro in 8th. Welcome to the quiz. Lady Phoenix in 9th, Ross in 10th. Asato, I can't. Ande? Asato,
Ande かな
Ande, maybe? Ande, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Asato Ande is 11th. Hidden Samurai is 12th. Art and Creative in 13th. Cozy in 14th. Senor Serena tries to get by with Taro and that guy 0809 in, I believe, 15th. And Aosabi. For some reason, when it's in English, I always read it as Aosabi for some reason, but I know it's Aosabi. Anyway, nice participation. Great job, guys. That means it's time for
ありがとうございました
random word. Hey, yeah. All right. I'll pick the first one since Yuki's working on Nikorasu.
はい
All right. Matthew Loomis, welcome to the quiz. You are correct. All right, so our first one is going to be Zoom this bad boy in. First random word is foot. Foot. Let's see who can get there first with foot. Fruit by the foot.
Oh.
That's a thing.
早い
Hayai. And meets the fish is in first. Kaylee is in second. Awasabi in third. Matthew in fourth. Cozy in fifth. Ross in sixth. Asato Ande in seventh. Wait, is that what? Seventh. Lady Phoenix in eighth. Ro in ninth. Tofat Kid in 10th. Five-Toed Sloth Bear in 11th. Montana Margot in 12th. Stargoomy in 13th. Ah, no, I missed the lesson. Ali, welcome to the stream. You didn't miss all of it. You're here for the quiz. So you can learn all of the kanji. You can even see the stories. In time. Me too, Ali, says Hidden Samurai. All good, all good. You were here for quite a bit of it. Hidden Samurai. Shihan Anis, you are correct. Welcome. We can do this together. Welcome, welcome. It's never too late to rewatch the video. After the stream, though. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, I forgot to show you guys' name, as I usually do. There's the story. Below the evening sky, Mouth states the name of the play. Evening. That's the name of the play. Next is Flower. 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 The new version, eh? Hayai.
早い
And meets the fish is in first. Awasabi in second. Stargoomy in third. Hidden Samurai in fourth. Kaylee in fifth. That Guy 089 in sixth. Ro in seventh. Montana Margot in eighth. Five-Toed Sloth Bear in ninth. Asato Ande in 10th. Cozy in 11th. Ali in 12th. Senor Serena tries to get by with Kusa. And Carlos is in, I think, 13th. Art and Creative in 14th. Lady Phoenix in 15th. And Tofat in 16th. Love it. Good job, guys. Lots of participation. Excellent job.
アンリかな
アンリ
私がつけたのかなアンリかな
Andi? Ande? We could ask them what they're going for.
ね私なんてつけた
Asato
の
Andi
か
or
な
Ande? Let us know how you read that one. There it is. Hana. Shihan Anis, that is correct. All right. We're going to
はい
have Yuki show us Nicholas's name.
はいお待たせしましたちょっとニコラスね初めて私この動物の名前を漢字入れてみました
Oh, nice.
はいこのニコラスが1個ずつ漢字つけました
Hi, she went with 4 different kanji. So
Hi.
each kanji is 1 hiragana for your name.
そうでこのニっていう字がひとしってひとしとか仁って読むんですけどその、仁義があるなんていうのこれヒューマン、
virtue. Usually virtue or
Okay.
yeah, your charity or whatever. Benevolence.
そ
That's the
う
first character.
でこうが虎という漢字にしました、
The second character is tiger. Tiger.
まあ強い感じが
It's a very
印象があ
lot
る
of
から
strength.
ね
The virtuous tiger.
はいでこのラが良いという字でラ
The
と
kanji
読ん
used
で
for e or yoi for good.
はいですが守るという漢字
Then
にしま
su
し
is
た
to protect. So you are the virtuous tiger who protects the good. Superhero name.
スーパーヒーローネームになっ
That's
ちゃっ
what,
た
that's what it looks like. Nice.
はいちょっ
Very
と
nice.
勇ましい感じです
Thank you. I love it. Says Zen meets
あ
the
よかっ
fish.
た
ニコラスさん、ありがとうございます。
はいありがとうございます
Let's check. The next name we're working on is Haigomi desu. Haigomi desu. Did Haigomi desu give us a name to write?
はいどうもゴミですさん
Haidomogomi desu
そうはいどうもゴミですさんさ
is now a member. Hi, domo gomi desu. If there's anything you'd like us to write for a name, for your name in kanji, let us know in chat and Yuki will make a name for you.
はいあ結
結
構
構
で
ですす。はい、わかりました。
結構です
結構です。ありがとうございます。
はい
はい、大丈夫だって。
結構
日本人かもしれないね。
はい
はい、ありがとう、thanks though。
名前が
All good, all good, all
す
good.
ごすぎるのよ
はい、もうかなりいい名前があるので。
そう
はい、
いいの
じゃあ、
変わる
ゆきは次の
はい
漢字を選んでく
はい
ださい。
いきますよ
はい。
おー
おー、いいね。Did we have this from
はい
last week?
本
I
当
can't remember. いいよ。
いきますよ。
はい。
はい。
Gold. Gold is the next random word. Let me get a drink of water.
あ、もう早い。
間に合った。
早い。
Aosabi-san is first, Emmy Sufficient second, Kelly in third, Saragumi in fourth. Welcome to the quiz. MTLVMPR in fifth, Ali in sixth, Five-Toed Sloth Bear in seventh, Montana Margo in eighth, Lady Phoenix in ninth, Tofat Kid in 10th. Oops, says Hidden Samurai, while Ross tries to slip by a Zen in Zenbu. And Hai Domo Gomi Desu tries to throw the bank in there. Cozy, I believe, is in 12th with Shihan Anis in 13th, Art and Creative in 14th.
はい。
Hai Domo Gomi Desu is using the English kanji. English kanji, yes. And Hidden Samurai says Hippodrome. I don't even know what that is. Tofaket. What is that kanji? That's the first time I've ever seen that one. Wow.
なんて読むんだろう。
How on earth did you even write that one?
ちょっと調べるか。
Yeah, that's a first. That's definitely not a Joyo kanji. I'll guarantee you that one. I don't know. I don't know. As above, Mark. Interesting.
同じと読むそうです。
Onaji?
うん。
Oh, you can read it as
同
onaji.
じという。
Looks like Aosabi actually knows it. And it's as above. Same as above. Datte.
あ、そう、同じってやつね。
へー。面白い。Yomi-chan knows it. Oh, okay, okay. I see.
あ
You could have just, you would have had me tricked and made me believe that you knew it.
特殊な漢字であるって言ってるよ。でも、ウィキペディアさん、さっき信用失った
Very
からな。
rare kanji, yeah. Yeah, we've lost all our belief in Wikipedia after we saw that it was giving the wrong stroke order for he. Hey, we go to the next video kanji. Just a few more. Here's evening. Hayai. Emmy's efficient first. Kaylee in second. Stargumi tried to get Tabai. I caught you. Ha ha ha. Awasabi in fourth. Lady Phoenix in fifth. Five-Toed Sloth Bear in sixth. Cozy in seventh. Tofat Kid tried to sneak by a Ta Ali in eighth. That guy in ninth. Montana Margo in 10th. Darn it, says Stargumi. I called him out. Stargumi gets there as well in 11th with you. Woo. Luckily, the font that we're using in this is actually, you can kind of tell the difference. Shihan Anis in 12th. Actually, if it was just on its own without a bunch of the correct ones around it, it would be probably impossible for me to catch that as wrong. But just because, like, unless everyone else is trying to trick me, and just you're the only one that's also that's doing it right. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm able to tell. It's the kanji quiz, also known as Stump Andy. And then Tofak gets there as well on 13th. Glad you can, because I can't unless they are right next to each other or because of contacts. Yeah, I mean, same. Because we have to quiz you, yeah. Don't give us ideas, says Kaylee. There it is. You can see Noah and Fu dangling on stage, taking on the role of the evening moon together. Appearing as a dot within Fu, a pictograph of the moon in the evening. Fu laughing. I'm trying to write it in a keyboard thingy. That probably just made it come up as ta. All good. Ohayo gozaimasu, tech coding. They're just keeping you on your toes. Yes. It seems to be, it's like a tradition for someone to try and throw in one to throw me off. So I just assume.
今日はなんかあんまり来られてないですね。
そうですね。今日はいないね。
せから始まる人。
そう。いるよ。いた。Señor Serena,さっき。Wikipedia, don't scroll past this message. By donating $5 could be the correct information instead of the wrong information. Only you can keep this company alive. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yep. Hi. All right, I will pick the next random kanji for us. Yeah, I don't think computers that have like the pen writing feature will be able to tell the difference between evening and ta. So, fair excuse. I'll give it to you. Boom! Our next one is learn.
ちょっと難しいやつが出てるね、今日。
Which one did we? Yeah, okay, we went with that one. Yes, indeed. Kaylee gets there in first. And meets the fish in second. Lady Phoenix in third. Cozy in fourth. Tofat Kid in fifth. Stargumi in sixth. Ali in seventh. Montana Margot in eighth. Very good. Yes. Excellent job. I had to think about that one for a second as well. Which would it be used for learning it? Yeah, it was that one. Manabu. That will get it for you. Build it up. Gakko. Yep, that will be the first one in Gakko, Five-Toed Sloth Bear. But you need the U as well. U. Gakko. To extend it. Hidden Samurai gets there in ninth. Wakaranai, says Aosabi. Yeah, it could be a couple different things, eh? It could be a couple different things. Learn could be a couple different things. But we did use I believe gaku for learn.
でももうみんなわかってるもんね。
Blew it this time. Five times on there. All good. I know it is so associated with school words. I just forgot it means learn specifically. Yeah. Wow. That looks really good on screen. That is the word we used for this one in particular, though. Learn. But once again, like, you will stop needing to use the English word to recall the kanji when you learn enough words that have the kanji in it. You don't have to worry about that anymore eventually. So that's a good point here.
Oi.
And then there's bamboo. Bamboo, the final kanji we learned today. Bamboo. Don't worry, the quiz isn't over yet, though. Hayai. And meets the fish. Awasabi in second. Hidden Samurai in third. Kaylee in fourth. Stargumi in fifth. Five-Toed Sloth Bear in sixth. Lady Phoenix in seventh. Senor Serena in eighth. Not being tricky today. Shihan Anis in ninth. Montana Margot in 10th. Yeah, same here. Also probably know it from a different class with a different word. Indeed. It could very much be. Tofat Kid in 11th. Five-Toed Sloth Bear in throwing both of the parts separately in there. Very nice. I don't even know how you write that on its own.
ねえ、これなんて読むんだろうね。
Neither does Yuki.
けなんだこれ。けって読むの？
K. Let's see which part it is in K. I'm gonna keep going.
誰も GG 言わないね。
Nobody says GG. Yeah. K does not bring this one up from. Nope. There's 82 options with K. It wasn't any of them.
Oh no.
Interesting. Did you use like a writing keyboard or something to get it up? Yep, doesn't show up. Woo.
Looks similar. はい。
ゴミと呼んでいいです。はい、わかりました。13th place for ゴミです。No, I just meant K looks similar. I see. It looks similar to K. Yes. Gotcha. Here is what the actual kanji of this one is.
それ私の普段のネタと被ってない？
何が？
私はクソゴミのような存在です。
Yuki likes to use that as well.
私のネガティブモードの時と同じじゃないですか。はい。これで。これでいきます。とか言って。
Here we go.
はい。
Mouth. Oh, I pulled that one earlier and I threw it back in.
マジ？これもう出た。
おはようございます。By now. Emmy's the fish is in first. Awasabi in second. Kaylee in third. Hidden Samurai in fourth. Stargumi in fifth. We gonna get any rows in there? Lady Phoenix in sixth.
Roga?
I think that one is a ro. But that's okay because you're writing on the keyboard, so I know you're not trying to trick me. Seventh is Tofat Kid. Montana Margot in...
これさ、ロとかじゃなくて四角じゃない？
That's neither.
四角だよね、これ。
Ali throws in a square. Five-Toed Sloth Bear in ninth. Stargumi also put a square. Senor Serena put a square. I don't even think that's anything. That guy also put a square. I'm convinced Emmy's the fish is the Flash. Shiananis in... I don't even know what the numbers are. And Binod is also correct. I don't even know how many we've got correct now. There's too many boxes. Opposite sides of the Earth latency shakes fist at the sky. Mine is the no. Oh, really? Okay, so then what was that? Interesting.
じゃあ大きい方が
I wonder what this is then. That's a different kanji.
ローじゃないの
Shikaku kawaii, says Himiya. Okay, so the ro is showing up as just a straight up square. Let me go over to this. Oh my god. Chad is flying by. Okay, so that must just be the font being weird. Tofat Kids is fine. Okay, so the square one is a ro. Okay, it wasn't just a box. Gotcha. I'm convinced N Meets the Fish owns the Wi-Fi. Yeah, he's connected directly to our server.
じゃあ、この人だけが四角だったんかな
Could be. Tofat is using a pen to write, so it might have just thrown up a different version of it or something.
なるほどね。
But that's why it looks slightly bigger. So that's why for a second I thought that was ro. But then it's, I guess, the ones that just look like a straight up square are ro. I got Puerto Rico latency. Basic Kanji book has Gaku as study, so my brain ground some gears. Yeah. Makes sense. Let me make sure that is the one we're using for learn. We didn't study. We used a different one, right? Now I'm questioning myself. We
こっ
use
ち
learn,
の
right?
字じゃないですか。スタディはこの勤むってこっちじゃない
Yeah, that's what I'm going to use for study. That's right. Yeah, no, we
違うかな
definitely went with learn. Yeah, that's the one we use. We're gonna.
勤む
That's the
だよ
word I'm
ね
using for that one.
あ、勤むになっちゃった。
Kuchi.
あ。
Mate. How did you get the first one?
それ口じゃないあ、違うか
But
な
look, these are two different. They look different. How did you get that first one, Alisobi?
それ四角
Good luck, Bynod. I hope you do well.
おーはい頑張ってください
Gambare!
なんか3つあるねロが2つあるってことかな
Kuchi, yeah, Kuchi works. Okay.
国構え入れてる人がいるんだ
I see.
誰かラディカル
They
だけ
didn't
で
do
入れ
that.
てきて
They didn't do it
る
on purpose. They're writing on the iPad or something, and that will just make that pop up. Okay, Kunigamae got that to pop up.
国
That
構
makes
え
sense.
そうだね
All right, let's see what our next word is. Finally, we have change. Change is the final regular kanji from the video today, and meets the fish
早すぎだよ
using the magic box mouth square. I was gonna say that I always remember this one by thinking of a child putting in their thinking cap. Yeah, that's how my story was, I think, actually. Kaylee in second, Awasabi in third, Stargumi in fourth, Tovad Kid in fifth, Lady Phoenix in sixth place. Excellent job. All right. Hidden Samurai in 7th. Shihan Anis in 8th. Oh, wait. No, that's Flower. 7th. I don't have to do my my announcer voice. We got people distracted. Come on.
Yeah.
That one was the last one I had ready to go. I had it ready to go. Right. Had it ready to go. I forgot it was the last one. Good point. And Montana Margo. Oh, no, wait. Five Toes Sloth Bear gets 8th, and Montana Margo gets 9th. Alisobi throws in the Hanabi. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this one,
花
guys.
火じゃないよ
Whoa. Kusa.
そうだね
Wow.
草化してるよこれ
Eyes are dying. My
芝
fish just used
芝
them.
のことですか
Right.
芝のこと話してるんですかおさびさんは
Could be. All right, I will pick the last one for the quiz.
はい
And then I have to run to the bathroom quick while I play the video out.
OK
Grass change into flower. That's good for the story, yeah. All right. Our last random word for today is friend. Not fried. It's friend.
フライズだった
Although Friday is my friend. And meets the fish.
おー
First place, Kaylee in second, Awasabi in third, Sargumi in fourth, Ali in fifth. Daniel, welcome to the quiz in 6th. Lady Phoenix in 7th. Gomi in 8th. Senor Serena, not quite. Hidden Samurai in, I believe, 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th Hidden Samurai. 10th Tovad Kid in 11th. Montana Margo in 12th. And that guy in 13th with Shihananes in 14th. Binod throws in 5th. Tomodachi for 15th, and Five Toed Sloth Bear sneaks back in with 16th. says Senor Serena.
もう
All right, so Yuki is going to do one more word while I disappear for a moment.
はい。
ちょっと申し訳ないけど、
ちょっと待ってねじゃあ私もオークションタイムこれ私が はい、今から弾きますよ。Another one, we gonna do one more ですよ。これにします。はい。じゃーん !10,000! 10,000 って、10,000 お願いします。みんな、私。どっちだそれ、どっちあ、やばい、私。エンミッタフィッシュさんが、マンが10,000だよね。10,000 エンミッタフィッシュさんが、1番。青サビは1000だからなしで、スターグミさんがセカンド、ケイリーさんがサード、ダニエル・オー・ラフリンさんがフォース、セニョル・セレナは、肩だからなしで、ファイブトスロスベアさんが5で、アーリーさんが6で、レディ・フェニックス22さんが7で、青サビ、I always get that wrong と書いてあります。難しいよね。私もわかんないんだよ。ありがとうございます。MM と私ごめんね、ちょっと名前読めないんです。MM2 ファMM トップハットキッド MM トップどこで切るのこれ MM トップハットキッドさんがエースで、モンタナマーゴはい、グラミー、1万だからが、ナインスで、ヒドゥンサムライさん、Oh man, I don't know this one. Okay.
Okay. I'm still alive.
やばい、私まだナインスまでしか数えられてません。モンタナマーゴがナインスだったんですよ。ごめんね、この MM トップハートキートさんの名前がね、どうしても読めなくて、
はい、
次、B のこの名前読むのが超難しすぎて読めないんですよ。
どこまで来てますか？
ここまで来て、
はい。What place are we in right here? This is 9th.
そう、マーゴが
9th. Binod is in 10th. Kaushik Venugopal. Welcome. Yeah, you got 11th. Shihan Anis is in 12th. And Hidden Samurai in 13th. Good job, guys. Lady Phoenix says, Yuki's smile is so contagious. I've missed the streams so much. Oh, we had a lot of tricksters in chat here.
そう、だけどね、それはね、大丈夫だったの。I
よかった
caught
です。
them. そう。
はい。
そう。マンとも書く。意味がちょっと変わってしまうけど、友の方かな。友かな。
MM Top Hat Kid だって。Top Hat Kid.
MM Top Hat Kid さんね。OK。Gotcha.
I've been reading it Top Hat Kid. But yeah, Top Hat Kid makes way more sense.
そう。エンミツァフィッシュさんもいるから超似てんのね。
そうだね。確かに。I also always see MM Top Hat Kid and think N meets the fish right off the bat. Although now N meets the fish's name is green.
そうなんですよ。
That helps.
うん。ありがとうございます。
はい。
ちょっと待って、カウシクベンゴーパールさんが11。
そう。
シェイハン・アーニスさんが12。
うん。
ありがとうございます。コージーさんがマンはだけどディファレントマンで。
そうだね。
次来てる
これ。
あ、ヒデンサムライさん。あれヒデンサムライさんさっきいなかった？
うん。いなかった。
あ、いなかったんだ。あ、ヒデンサムライさん。お、メンっていう。
違うこと。そう。
あ、なるほど。マンね。オッケーオッケー。合ってます。
I love the stream. I'm really committed to keeping learning. I got 13 of your past kanji lessons to keep up with and will take your recommendation and start grammar while at it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We'll be doing this every week. One thing I should announce here before we play the rest of the video is that we are going to take next week off, the 4th of January. So there's not going to be a live stream next week. My friend is working on... I've edited all the videos up until this lesson 14. And I'm asking a friend to try and do the editing for me. So I've been teaching him how to do it. And we want to give him an extra week to sort of work on it. And then hopefully they'll start getting out way faster on the website. I may edit lesson 16 on my own just to keep us ahead. But I'd like to have someone do the editing on these since they're pretty systematic. And then we can also start doing other types of videos as well again. So that gives us an extra week to get caught up on that, teaching him how to edit the videos. And also, we're just going to take a couple days off for New Year's because we're going back to Yuki's families for a few days.
Hi.
So that will be 1 week off without the live stream, and then we're back to every single week having a live stream. Immediately after I turn off this live stream, I'm going to go over to our website, and I'm going to press two little buttons that disconnect Stripe, our credit card processor, and PayPal, our PayPal accounts, and hope nothing breaks. And then I'm going to try to connect our new Japanese versions and hope nothing breaks. And then if nothing breaks, I'm going to make the sales go live on the website. So it'll be half off the first month for the monthly membership, and it'll be an extra $10, so a total of $30 off of the annual membership. The $5 the 50% off sale will last for 30-ish days, and the annual sale will last for 1 whole year. So if you cancel your annual membership, you'll be able to get the discounted one whenever it renews. All right. By the way, MM is a friend group I'm in. That's why I have MM before my name. Okay, that makes sense.
なるほど。
I'm going to change my name to something without spaces in all lowercase. Oh gosh.
私がそのね大丈夫。青サビさんはね読めてるんですよ。
今はね。He's just teasing me, I think.
今は。
ふざけてます says Koji.
はい。
Carlos Koji. そうだね. All right, let's play out the rest of the video. Let us know how many you got right down in the comments. You can learn the next 5 kanji by clicking here, if the video is already out. If you don't want to wait, you can continue learning with our level 1 kanji flashcard deck for Anki on ToKiniAndy.com. We're also releasing kanji videos early for all the members there, so check it out if you want a head start. Except 15 is not out yet. I'm sorry, but it will be. All right, so it looks like I'm going to actually be on time for releasing the sale, so that's cool. I thought this one was going to last longer. The Anki deck is fantastic. It's the first Anki deck I've actually liked. Oh, that's awesome. Great. I'm glad to hear it. We are hard at work on the next one. And I say that we're going to take a couple days off over New Year's, but I'm bringing my computer, and I am probably going to work on that Anki deck because I really would like to get it out sometime in January and not be a liar. So anyway, N4 deck coming soon.
はい。
Sorry.
頑張りますよ。
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious stream よかったです。ありがとうございます。
それはまとめさせていただいてメリーポピンズストリームと呼ばせていただきます。
そうそう、Mary Poppins stream. She's just gonna put it together and say Mary Poppins stream. I'm doing the lesson 7 test tonight. はい、good job, Senor Serena. I hope you do well.
ね。
はい。Thank you again, Michael, for gifting a membership to the website. I hope that.
そうまあちょっとヒントを言うと Don't forget about Andy is Jack ってことですね。アンディはなんかなんかみんなをね、すぐ引っ掛けようとするなんか
the email?
イメールじゃなくてそのテストの questions が
Yuki said, do not forget about the tricky questions that I like to put.
アンディはもう
I like to
トリッキ
put
ーなんですから
Yuki doesn't love the tricky questions. I like to put in tricky questions to make sure people are very careful. I find that they're good to make people read carefully through each of the questions. I also enjoy those. I like catching those.
ね
I think it feels good when you catch one of them.
結構ジャークとか
But yes, it is a bit of a bit mean.
そう
Thank you for having me. I finally feel a part of the community where I can learn while having fun. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, Andy, I commented in the Anki deck page on the website with how to fix night mode. Oh, thank you. that's something I need to do. As soon as I release the N4 deck, I'm going to make sure I have that fix in there. And I'm going to, in combo, release a updated version with a few story updates, a few highlighting updates. There's like one question where we highlighted des as long as the word as well as the word. And I want to fix dark mode for Android. That seems to be an issue for a lot of people. Yes, I am sorry about that. I've got to go now. See you later, Lady Phoenix. We are heading out to have a happy new year, everyone. What you always say when you're seeing someone for the last time before the new year, meaning Japanese, is Yoi otoshi o. Yoi otoshi o. We actually did a video a couple years ago on what you say for New Year's. Yoi otoshi o. Yoi otoshi o. Yoi otoshi o. And what's being cut off there likely is omukae kudasai. Omukae kudasai is the full. Yoi otoshi o omukae kudasai. But nobody says the full phrase. It's just yoi otoshi o. Nan no imi. It means
Happy New Year.
have a happy New Year. So it's before New Year's. So it's have a good have a happy New Year basically is what you would translate this as, I guess. Go towards a good New Year, something like that is the literal translation. All right. Well, have a wonderful New Year's, guys. We will see you on the live stream again in 2 weeks. No live stream next week. So lesson 15 will be releasing on January 11th, I believe. So it's going to be a little while till we see you guys again, but hopefully we will see you in the comments on the website or in Discord. And have a great one. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a great year. Thank you for helping make it a great year. It's great that we're back live streaming again. It's been a while since all the old live streams ended, so it's happy that we've gotten to do that this year. And looking forward to doing another, 50, 60 live streams next year.
Hi.
All right.
本当だよ。もうまだそんなに残ってるのね。
No, there's lots left. There may be more. We may end up at some point doing more than one a week. So,
私が作ってんだよね、そのアヘッドを。
はい、良いお年を。はい、thank you very much, everyone, and we will see you. Have a good one. はい。All right, I'm ready. Ready?
はい。
せーの。また次のビデオで会いましょうね。はい。良いお年を。ありがとうございます。
良いお年をね。
See you later, everyone. Bye bye.
Happy New Year and
Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, late Christmas,
It's
Happy New
already
Year,
over だけど
Happy
Merry
Hanukkah,
Christmas.
Happy everything.
ね。
はい。We'll see you next time.
はい。ありがとうございました。
バイバイ。